Did you know that over 100 million Americans are living with some form of liver disease, and many have no idea? Your liver can be failing silently, without giving you the obvious signs of pain or discomfort you might expect. What if I told you that feelings of tiredness or even itchy skin could be your body's first quiet whispers for help? Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I am going to reveal 5 early warning signs of liver damage that every senior needs to recognize. Hello and welcome to Senior Diabetes and Liver Guide. I'm Dr. Adam Carter. It's wonderful to have you with us today. Our mission here is simple: to give you clear, straightforward health advice to help you live your golden years with energy and confidence. Today we're talking about your liver, a powerhouse organ that works tirelessly behind the scenes. Especially for seniors, and particularly those managing diabetes, understanding your liver's health is critical. We're going to break down 5 common yet often overlooked signs of early liver damage. These aren't scare tactics. This is about empowering you with knowledge so you can take control of your health. The first sign is one that so many seniors dismiss as just a normal part of getting older. It's persistent fatigue. Now, I'm not talking about feeling a little tired after a busy day with the grandkids. This is a deep, lasting exhaustion that doesn't get better even after a full night's sleep. Think of your liver as your body's main filter and energy converter. It cleans toxins from your blood and helps turn the food you eat into energy. When the liver is struggling, it can't filter out those toxins efficiently. That buildup can leave you feeling sluggish and completely drained, day in and day out. I had a patient, let's call him George, a lovely 72-year-old man who loved gardening. He came to me convinced his get-up-and-go had just gotten up and gone. He blamed it on his age. But after a few simple blood tests, we discovered his liver enzymes were elevated. His liver was working overtime, which was stealing all his energy. If you're feeling unusually tired for weeks on end, don't just brush it off. Start a small energy diary. Note down how you feel when you wake up, after meals and at the end of the day. Share this with your doctor. Sometimes simple lifestyle changes can make a world of difference. Try incorporating gentle movement like a 15-minute walk, which can surprisingly boost your energy levels. Also, staying hydrated helps your liver flush out toxins more effectively. And this leads us to our second sign, which is something you might notice right on your own skin. Most seniors I talk to, Jaundice, realize their skin can be a window into their liver health. The second sign to watch for is changes in your skin, specifically yellowing skin or eyes known as jaundice, and persistent itchiness. You might think a little itch is just dry skin, or a yellowish tint is just bad lighting. But it could be your liver struggling to clean your blood. Here's what happens in simple terms. Your body naturally breaks down old red blood cells, creating a yellow substance called bilirubin. A healthy liver processes this bilirubin and sends it out of the body. But when your liver is damaged, it can't keep up. Bilirubin builds up in your bloodstream, and that yellow pigment can start to show in your skin and the whites of your eyes. Similarly, a struggling liver can't properly process bile salts, which then accumulate in the skin, causing intense itching without a visible rash. It's a frustrating itch that lotion just won't fix. A patient of mine, Mary, thought the constant itching on her hands and feet was an allergic reaction. She changed her soaps, her detergents, everything. When she finally mentioned it to me along with feeling tired, it raised a red flag. We checked her liver function and found the early stages of fatty liver disease. Pay attention to your skin. If you notice a yellowish tint or are dealing with an itch that just won't quit, it's time for a conversation with your doctor. Foods rich in antioxidants like berries and leafy greens such as spinach can help support your liver's health. If you're finding this information helpful and easy to understand, do me a quick favor and tap the subscribe button for Senior Diabetes and Liver Guide. We create content just like this every week to help you stay on top of your health. Now let's move on to the third sign, which you might notice in your abdomen. The third early warning sign is swelling in your abdomen, a condition called ascites, or in your ankles and legs, known as edema. It's easy to blame a little swelling on a salty meal or sitting for too long, but it can be a sign of something much more serious happening with your liver. Imagine your liver is like a dam controlling the flow of blood. When the liver is scarred or damaged, it can't process blood as easily. This creates a sort of traffic jam, causing pressure to build up in the veins that supply the liver. This pressure can force fluid to leak out into your abdomen, causing that swollen, bloated feeling. This same issue, along with the liver's reduced ability to produce certain proteins, can cause fluid to build up in your legs and ankles. Think of it like a plumbing problem in your house. If there is a clog in a major pipe, your liver, the pressure builds, and you might start seeing water leak in other places, like your basement, which is your abdomen, or ground floor, your legs. If your pants suddenly feel tight for no reason, or if you press a finger into your ankle and the indent stays for a few seconds, that's a sign you shouldn't ignore. One of the best things you can do to manage this is to watch your salt intake, as sodium makes your body hold on to fluid. And of course, discuss this swelling with your healthcare provider. From swelling in the belly, we now go to some changes you might see in the bathroom. All right, our fourth sign is one people are often shy to talk about, but it's incredibly important. Changes in the color of your urine or stool. You might not pay much attention, but what you see in the toilet bowl can be one of the clearest indicators of your liver's health. Healthy stool gets its brown color from the bile salts your liver produces. If your liver isn't producing enough bile, or if its flow is blocked, your stool might look pale, clay-colored, or gray. On the other hand, that excess bilirubin we talked about with jaundice has to go somewhere. It ends up being filtered by the kidneys and excreted in your urine, making it appear unusually dark, like a brown, amber, or orange color, even if you're well hydrated. So if you're seeing pale stools and dark urine, it's a classic sign that the liver's plumbing system for bile is out of whack. It's a simple habit. Look before you flush. If you notice these color changes persisting for more than a day or two, it's a signal to call your doctor. To support good bile flow, focus on a diet rich in fiber from sources like oatmeal and cruciferous vegetables like broccoli. And this brings us to our final and very common early warning sign. The fifth sign is a noticeable loss of appetite, often accompanied by nausea or even vomiting. Many seniors tell me they just don't feel as hungry as they used to. But a sudden or persistent disinterest in food can be your liver crying out for help. Your liver plays a huge role in digestion by producing bile to help break down fats. When your liver is struggling, bile production can be disrupted, making it harder to digest fatty foods, which can lead to nausea and a feeling of fullness. Furthermore, the buildup of toxins in your bloodstream from a poorly functioning liver can directly impact the part of your brain that controls appetite and nausea, making food seem unappealing. For seniors managing diabetes, this can be especially tricky. Maintaining stable blood sugar relies on consistent, balanced meals. When you lose your appetite, it can throw your entire diabetes management plan off course, highlighting the strong link between liver health and blood sugar control. If you find yourself consistently skipping meals or feeling nauseous after eating, try opting for smaller, more frequent meals throughout the day. Focus on liver-friendly foods that are easier to digest, like lean proteins, fruits, and vegetables. And importantly, let your doctor know, so they can rule out any serious issues. So let's quickly recap the 5 early warning signs of liver damage we discussed today. 1. Persistent fatigue, a deep tiredness that rest doesn't fix. 2. Skin changes, yellowing of the skin or eyes and persistent itching. 3. Swelling, a bloated abdomen or swollen ankles and legs. 4. Urine and stool color changes, dark urine paired with pale, clay-colored stools. 5. Loss of appetite and nausea, feeling full quickly or consistently uninterested in food. Remember, noticing one of these signs isn't a reason to panic, but it is a reason to pay closer attention to your body and have a conversation with your doctor. Early detection is everything when it comes to liver health. Small, consistent steps, like eating a balanced diet, staying active, and managing your medications properly, can make a huge improvement in your liver function and overall well-being. Thank you so much for joining me today. Your health is your greatest asset, and you have the power to protect it. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend or family member who might benefit. And don't forget to subscribe to Senior Diabetes and Liver Guide and click the notification bell so you never miss our simple, senior-friendly health tips. Stay healthy, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.